What's going on, sports fans? Once again, it's K-Stu the GOAT for Vernon Speaks Sports, talking about Auburn football and the rest of the SEC. Want to give a special shout out to my fearless and true gang. Hopefully y'all are representing today and listening to me as we talk about these Auburn Tigers. Now, I told you guys in a video before that I feel like Auburn will have a top 5 defense. And there's several reasons why. I think Auburn's going to have a lot of depth, especially at the linebacker position, a lot of inexperience. But because of some personnel things, they will have some depth. Now, Derrick Brown's return. This is what started my whole kick on this whole top 5 defense thing for Auburn. Derrick Brown's return in that interior defensive line gives Auburn all types of confidence, all types of experience, and it's going to put a whole lot of pressure on the opposing team's quarterback. Now, one guy that came to mind that's really going to help diversify some things for Auburn when it comes to that linebacker position is Micheal Harris. Why do I like Micheal Harris? Micheal Harris is very athletic. He kind of reminds me, when I look at him on film, he's not quite as stocky as KJ Britt, but he reminds me a little bit of how KJ Britt approaches the game, with a lot of force, with a lot of aggressiveness. Very strong at the point of attack run-wise, and this dude has excellent vision. He's going to find the football. He's very good at fighting off blocks, getting to the football. He has a very, very keen nose for the football. Very athletic at the point of attack, very physical. One thing about him, though, he got very limited playing time last year, so he has not much experience in that SEC type of physicality. Now, get a little bit of background on Micheal Harris. He came out of Tucker High School, which is kind of East Atlanta, kind of around that area where Auburn tends to love to recruit, that Archer High School, Loganville, Lawrenceville, that area. Now, it's a hotbed for talent, and Auburn goes literally toe-to-toe with the University of Georgia in this particular part of Atlanta. And Auburn has had some success. Grayson High School, not too far away from Tucker, had a chance to pick up Owen Papo, one of the best linebackers coming out of high school. Also, Micheal Harris is basically a product of this area, which goes to show that he played against a lot of stiff competition coming out of high school. Helped lead Tucker to the 7A state semifinals. Now, that's a huge deal because there are a lot of schools, a lot of stiff competition that he had to play against to get to that point. Now, one thing that Micheal Harris is going to have, hopefully during the offseason, he commits himself to, making sure that he gets himself back into very, very good physical condition. He's going to have a very good spring, because I'm going to tell you, he's going to have a lot of competition at the linebacker position. I don't think he's going to challenge KJ Britt too much for that Mike linebacker position. And just to give you a little tutorial, the Mike linebacker position is the middle linebacker position that was occupied by Deshaun Davis. And you have your will linebacker, which is your outside linebacker. Then you have your your weak side linebacker. And then you have your Sam linebacker, which is your strong side linebacker. So what I'm looking at for Micheal Harris is for Micheal Harris to challenge Owen Papo, Zacoby McClain, and Chandler Wooten for that will linebacker position. I don't think he's going to win the position, but I think he's going to challenge and get himself up the depth chart to where he's going to get some significant playing time, because there's no reason that Micheal Harris shouldn't be in the rotation. He's a very good linebacker. He's very aggressive, and I think if he comes into this spring training with a lot of intensity, I think he has an excellent opportunity to really, really play an integral part of this top 5 defense that Auburn is going to have this year. Be on the lookout this spring for Micheal Harris to really make some noise, because one good thing about Micheal Harris is that he has a physical nature to where he can play any of the positions. You know what I'm saying? I think he could play any of the position, whether it's Mike, Will, or Sam. And I think going out on the limb, I think he could add some depth to the Buck linebacker position as well. Once again, it's K-Stu the GOAT For Vernon Speaks Sports, mostly talking about Auburn and the rest of the SEC, big shout out to my fearless and true gang. You all have a good day. I'm probably going to do some more videos coming up real soon because we're closing in on signing day, and then we're going to be approaching spring football. And next thing you know, it's going to be opening kickoff, baby. Arlington, Texas, taking on the Oregon Ducks. You all take it easy. Like, comment, and subscribe. Talk to you soon.